I don't think I'd put a time limit on it. It will be a continuing process over years, and a process that will never end, because we want to have the London Underground and its management and board take this positive action to safety to try and eliminate safety risks throughout the London Underground. It will be a continuing process. I'm not going to give a date by which the London Underground itself has, before the appalling disaster at King's Cross, has an extremely good safety record. And I think people should at least feel that this was a terrible disaster, but luckily an exception to the very good safety record that exists. Every measure will now be taken as quickly and as vigorously as possible to make sure it gets even safer.
Mr. Channon, how confident are you that the measures and the money will go far enough to make the underground safe?
Well, what I've said is that no recommendation will fail through lack of money. So if there's a sensible recommendation and there isn't any money, we shall provide money for it. So there is no question of recommendations not being carried out through lack of money. I think you will see that there are 158 recommendations. They will, over a period of time, have a dramatic effect in changing the situation on the Underground, as will in particular the whole change in the attitude of the management of LRT and London Underground to safety, which is called for in the report. The fire was an appalling tragedy. It left 31 people dead. It left many others with mental and physical scars which haven't yet healed, and it was a harrowing experience for all concerned. I think the very least we can do is to ensure that we learn the right lessons and do everything in our power to ensure that a fire like this never happens again. I'm extremely grateful to Mr. Fennell and his assessors